Moses and the Burning Bush. Open book based on Exodus 3. Have you ever felt like you weren't good enough for something big? Moses did. He was living a quiet life in the desert, working as a shepherd. He had once lived in Egypt, but now he was far from all that, just taking care of sheep, away from the noise, away from trouble. One day, Moses led his flock to a mountain called Horeb. As he was watching the sheep, something caught his eye. A bush was on fire, but it wasn't burning up. The flames were there, but the bush stayed green and whole. Moses got closer to see what was going on. As he approached, a voice called out from the bush. "Moses! Moses!" He stopped in his tracks. "Here I am," he said. Then the voice, God's voice, told him to take off his sandals, because he was standing on holy ground. This wasn't just any moment. God was there. And God had a mission for Moses. God said, "I've seen my people suffering in Egypt. I'm sending you to Pharaoh to bring them out of slavery." Moses was stunned. "Me? Go back to Egypt? Speak to Pharaoh? Free an entire nation?" He didn't feel ready. He didn't feel strong enough. He said, "Who am I to do this?" But God answered, "I will be with you." Even though Moses didn't feel qualified, God called him anyway. And God promised to help him every step of the way. This story reminds us that God doesn't wait for us to be perfect. He calls us just as we are, and He walks with us through the calling. So if you've ever felt unsure, unqualified, or too small for something big, remember Moses. And remember, when God gives you a purpose, He also gives you His presence. You may not feel ready, but God is.